What follows is a terrifying journey into the world of magic, mystery.
Welcome to Coming Attractions.
My shower is broken. May I use yours?
Water. Chicks love it when you babble.
When did it become cool for fake niggas to diss real niggas?
Yo, it's your man, Cdot the Critic, man. And today we getting right into it, man. I'm doing this review on this show, HBO TV series, Nicole, Kidman, Hugh Grant. I think people did pretty Little Lies. I think they behind this as well. You know, of course, you already know what type of shit this is gonna be on. And it's called The Undoing. You know what I mean? It's episode 1. I think it's a mini-series, just like how Pretty Little Lies was. You know what I mean? To be honest. And I think, look, it's a thriller, it's a mystery, murder, you know, and just get right into it for real. You know, I'm not going to, I don't know if I'm going to make this officially a Cdot thesis, but it's one of those, like I said, it's a review, going to be breaking it down, but really, I'm really going to give you the thesis, my film, TV type thesis that I always do, Cdot thesis, but really gonna get right into it where it's like, I truly feel like, I know everyone's gonna say the typical shit. Let's just get this out the way, right? Everyone's gonna think it's either, you know, Hugh Grant's character, what's his name, Jonathan, or Nicole Kidman's character's Grace. You know what I mean? I understand. It only points to one of them two, but don't you think, seriously, don't you think they know that? Don't you think the writers know that, the director knows that, and everyone behind this program knows that? And it's like, that's how I think. If you want to do, you know, that type of shit and make it great, and you know, the cinematography, writing, everything would be great. It'll be a great series, but I just feel like we better than that now, right? Like, it's 2020, dog. Like, we're better than giving you the typical shit, you know? So I feel like it's my job as a critic to push you guys, to be honest. To use your minds to see really, what can be out there, what truly read between the lines with shit, you know? See the little subtle cues of everything, you know what I mean? And, I think it's more than obviously meets the eye in a bigger way than you think. Meaning that, like I said, to get right to it. Oh, I think Grace and Jonathan are both sociopath killers, man. I think they both are. Not one or the other, not... They're... To point, this is the first time we've seen this legit. That two looks like Upper West Side, New York, WASP type motherfuckers. Basically sociopaths. They're basically killers. They've probably both been killers since young. So let me break it down to you watchers. Like I said, I think they're a killer couple. You know what I mean? As I would say. And you know, that just sounds like more of a series to me. I feel like anytime it is like basically extreme stress, for sure, Grace's mind fractures. I believe it to where, you know, we could see amongst the show, or sometimes she doesn't truly, I feel like she truly doesn't know what's going on. It seems like it. She's unsure, she's unaware, like, her mind's splintering, and I feel like it's always been like that since a kid. Like, I don't know for sure yet, first episode, y'all, I don't know for sure yet if it's like some of the shit that she's saying is, like, even what she's saying about Jonathan's childhood, about the dog. I know I'm going through everything, it's mainly about my thesis, y'all. The breakdown episode was mainly about the thesis I have, you know, and the theory I have, and the predictions I have. And she talks about the dog story, about I don't know for sure if Jonathan, that was his trigger. To where obviously that's a lie as well, but something happened with his dog, abuse his childhood. I don't know if he really killed his dog, or I don't know if she's saying it about herself. It could have been her parents who did that. Donald Sutherland's character, we're going to get to that later. About things she put her through. But I'm thinking more, it did happen to Jonathan's character. But when crazy and crazy meets, they fall in love, they make it work. And that's truly what I think is going on here, right? You feel me, watchers? So, I think it goes back to when she was a kid somehow. So, with this, Nicole Kidman's character, Grace, I just feel like when it comes to this situation, she could not handle her husband basically leaving and cheating, and they both know that each other's crazy. So I feel like, again, her mind fractured, it's splintered. All throughout, even throughout the series, this episode, it fractured. A random scene with, what's her name, Elena, at the gym was presented almost like she doesn't truly know if she is crazy or not. We didn't even see that scene in the hour, in the episode. It's a random scene placed out of order, so-called, or almost like a flashback, like she's remembering shit, She's remembering new things. At the end, I'm going to be going back and forth everywhere. At the end, dog, it cut to a scene when she was basically, Elena was on the ground dead. It's like she's remembering that again. I think truly Grace does not remember most of what even happened. I think that's her downfall with things. I feel like, oh, did I say Elena? Pardon me, I mean Grace if I say Grace, but if I said Elena, but I feel like Grace does not even remember what happened, meaning that I think she told Jonathan a plan, She told Jonathan to go, I'm gonna say to the cops when they question us this and the third, I'm gonna say to the cops you were in Cleveland, Ohio, wherever he was. I'm gonna tell her, do this, we're gonna do this, you're gonna pack up, you're gonna say you were there under this name, but really whoop. I think some wild shit happened that she just does not truly remember. I truly believe that. So it's like they both in on it. They're both sociopaths. They're both killers. They're both crazy. That's why they connect. And I feel like, Donald Sutherland's character, we're gonna get to that later too, but Donald Sutherland, the father of Grace, he knows all of this, man. He knows all of it. But I don't know, when she notices that Jonathan, she called isn't her husband, I just feel like I said, that comes back. It comes back around. She just forgot it all, watchers. It all goes back to her childhood. We don't know that yet. I feel like the beginning tells us that. It goes back to the childhood. We don't know that part yet. The same with Jonathan. Do you notice, watchers? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm not going to ask you a question. I'm just saying, do you notice that everything she said in her therapy sessions were really, truly, basically, you could say about her? It could have, whether it's her right now, what it appears to be in the series, or her back in the day. She, not seeing men. Basically, her not seeing what, men were about, truly. The person in the therapy session saying her person she with was a psychopath or sociopath, whatever she said. It all relates to her story. Wanting to get caught cheating. Just to show you're not in control. Remember with the gay couple in the second session? To show that he's not in control. wanting to get caught cheating to show that, say it again, watchers, to show in their situation, the killer couple situation, that she's not in control. I still have a part of me. This is Jonathan, man. He's doing it openly, yo. Yo, I know you're running the show. You're managing our personalities, our psycho personalities. But dog, I still want a part of me, man. I'm not me. The son says it in the beginning to the father, to Jonathan. Yo, you still, what'd he say? You still kind of, you know, you look a little sad, you look a little down, like you're not you, you know. They're hinting at us. This the breadcrumbs, man. They throwing out the crumbs for us. Watch us. They throwing out the crumbs. We gotta, follow it, man. Follow it. So, I don't know. All of it is going to come up later. All of it goes with her. Like, I just feel like they are both truly crazy watchers. I think Jonathan's a sociopath. Like, I don't want to go far as, like, split personality. I was thinking that but now, I just feel like just half the time he is who he is. Meaning he is a doctor half the time. The other half he might spend like fucking other chicks and, you know, who knows if he killing other chicks, but at least cheating. To show him he still has that like power. I still have some type of power in this relationship. That's his way of doing it. She knows his real self. She knows his real self. I think Nicole Kidman, Grace knows about his past and what he does and everything he does. Whether it's cheating, whether it's fucking, who knows what it could be. Everything he says he's not. He doesn't like people. No, you love people. You just love, who knows? You might love the nightlife. Who knows what we can get into, watchers. But they keep up with this life because it's always what she wanted. In the beginning, they show her as a girl, what looks like with a veil and an ideal wedding shit. Like, she always wanted a family. Even when talking to the best friend, talking about the peace that, I think Elena was sitting in front of the school, this and the third, she was almost envious of that. Like, she wants to be normal. She wants a normal family. She wants a normal peace. But her childhood and her traumas, it made it impossible. Made it impossible. She envies it. So that's why she keeps up with this life, to keep her marriage intact. It's really some Gone Girl shit. To be honest, like, next level, because they both insane. They both, but she pushing it. She's pushing him. She's pushing it. She's keeping this marriage together by glue. It's a weird twist on it, to be honest. It's a weird twist on it. To me, how I think it's going. You know what I mean? She tries to fix him in the marriage. Like, she thinks she could do it, man. All the therapy sessions, she's giving you the keys into it. Watch us look back. Remember I said this, rewind it back, man. Rewind the episode back and just look at the therapy sessions and think about her with it. That's it. Just think about her. Just think about her, watchers. But I think to keep going my predictions and my theories, like, I think when she asks certain questions, it's a bond they both share almost. For example, like, even when she asked, did everything go okay? We as the viewers assume it's about his patient. That's what they showed us. It's about the patient. Oh man, you're gonna be mad at this, babe. It's about the patient, this and the third. Like, we assume it as viewers. That's what they showing us. But if you're a real TV watcher, if you're a real movie watcher, it's the things they don't show. It's the things it's what the director shows us. is how we really truly can guess these shows. And like I said, we assume it. It's standard. When I feel like I said, because they both kill a couple, they both in on the same game. They've been doing this for years. Their marriage is built off this shit. They literally have a psychopath marriage. So like I said, in reality, they both know it's about him taking care of Elena. Or her taking care of Elena, either or doing it together. And getting his fix out. Could be his fix to kill. Like, the father knows all about it too. Donald Sutherland most likely paid for Miguel's schooling. You know what I mean? So she won't talk. That's how she got in this shit. You know what I mean? Elena, they said, was sitting there before she even had a kid. I think she was still pregnant. She had Miguel, but she ain't had the baby yet. Which is most likely Jonathan's, because he's still cheating. I think she truly wanted to tell Grace what happened. You know what I mean? She just had the balls to do it, but not knowing that Grace knew Grace knows what he does. They both crazy. It just got too much. I don't know what happened with that, where it got too much. First episode, the only thing I can think of is that when at the party, maybe Elena was crying because if you pay close attention, watchers, I watched the episode 3 times. If you pay close attention, when she gets out the bathroom, she puts something in her purse. She zips her purse up. Something she didn't want, Grace to see. So I don't know if that was a pregnancy test and she's pregnant again. You already got the baby. That's probably that. It's most likely Jonathan's, but let's say it's not. Yeah, I mean, she's pregnant. She was pregnant probably with that baby. With Jonathan's baby. And that's when they had to get to work, man. They had to clean shit up. It could be another fractured thing that happened, where a fractured moment where we're not shown right now. When Nicole Kidman's character Grace, that maybe she told her about the kid. Maybe she told her in the bathroom. We don't know yet, watchers. They're not allowing us to see that yet. But you gotta piece it together, man. But yeah, so I don't know, man. We gonna see, watchers, for real. But to get back, like I said, to keep going with this theory that Grace and Jonathan are both killers. They're both psychopaths. That is how their marriage kind of almost works. They know each other truly. But their mind sometimes fractures to where they do not truly even... They're strangers sometimes. They're that delusional. They're that insane. You know what I mean? But to support it again, like I said, I think she goes in and out of shit. She was so nervous when the cops got at her. They was interrogating her. She seemed like she knew more. I know everyone got that. It was obvious. So it makes it just like she's just covering up some shit, obviously, but either her or the husband. But no, it's both. It's they're crazy. It's like she knew Jonathan was guilty. She knew something was guilty. She was already thrown off the trail. I think they always had psychological issues. Like I said, with the dog shit. They're telling us. They say he might have killed his dog at a young age. He seems so he just seems so unbothered by seeing the chick Elena. Like, some people, like, it's truly two sides of both of them. I don't think it's just one. It is both. For real, watch this. I don't know, man. We gonna see, man. But off the first episode alone, I'm telling you, I know that's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. And who knows? Why the cops might even know anything? It could have been because of Elena. We don't know what was at her studio. We don't know if it was any paintings. She's a painter, right? She's an artist, right? She could have had drawings of all them, man. Painting, mainly I'm saying painting probably a Jonathan. Or her and Jonathan. Or all three of them. Who fucking knows? That's how I think the cops, they hinting at it. That's my take on that. We gonna see. For real, like, watch this, man. Tell me what you think. That's the main thing. Yo, like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing probably videos on this series. So like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. That's the main thing, watchers. Tell me what you fucking think, man. That's what I really want to know, man. What do you think? Tell me in the comments, man. What do you think? You think I'm bugging? You think it's what? Just, I don't know, just Jonathan? You think it's just Grace? Or do you think it's both of them? Just one or the other. That's the main thing people always think, right? One or the other. Usually the man. No, what if it's a killer couple trying to get both them out the shit? And their mind is so fractured and fucked up that Grace forgot that she already had a plan laid out for them. She forgot it. Tell me what, come on, man. Tell me that wouldn't be an ill series regardless, but that's where the crumbs are leading to me. Shout out to people at Some Big Little Lies, like ones who made that, people producing this show, directing this show, the writers. We gonna see what y'all got, man. We gonna see what y'all got. So, like I said, let me know what you think, man. It's a Cdot thesis. I feel like one of those. It's not really. It's half one. I spent so much time, but I didn't really truly review and break it down like most people do. But this is my predictions, my thesis. I'm breaking down the theory, man. The Undawn, man. Nicole Kidman, Hugh Grant. We're gonna see where this goes, watchers. We're gonna see where this goes. So till next time, man. Watchers, keep watching, man.